but I represent a very unique district. I represent Las Vegas. It's a community that we attract millions of people, millions of visitors to the Las Vegas Valley to enjoy our wholesome family entertainment. We don't want to dissuade anybody from drinking. You come to Vegas to have a good time. So people drink and they gamble and they enjoy themselves. But what we want to impress on people is that if you drink, you don't get in the car and drive. Now, since the youngsters that grow up in Las Vegas grow up in a rather permissive atmosphere, sometimes they don't get that part. They see the drinking, they see the good times, they see the fun that people are having, and they try as kids to emulate this. What we want to impress on these children, on these youngsters, on these young people and the future leaders of our country and our communities is that if you're going to take a drink, don't get in that car. What propels me to do this and compels me to do this is knowing that I'm doing something really good for my constituents. I don't think there's an organization that I've worked with that has had more impact on underage drinking than the Century Council. They've been resolute in bringing programs to at least my congressional district, and I suspect across the United States, where we're able to interact and talk with high school students, particularly around prom time or during major holiday seasons where youngsters tend to be a little freer and a little easier and a little more willing to drink, and sometimes in excess. When we do these programs right before prom time, I know that the Century Council is saving lives just by bringing the information to these kids in their schools, usually in the gymnasium, where you can literally impress, if that's the right word, hundreds and hundreds of high school kids at a time. And I think it is pivotal to their education and their knowledge of what can happen if they drink and then they get in the car and they drive. Look, parents play a huge role. I've got two kids. They're now grown, 28 and 25 years old, but I'm no different than any other mother. And you need to be aware of what your kids are doing. You need to be involved in their lives, and you need to be a parent.